Graham Brown is my friend from down under.
Hi Ariane, nice
Hi.
to see you.
Graham is a big specialist of venison, Cervena from New Zealand, and Graham had a restaurant for years.
Scarborough Fair.
Scarborough Fair.
Not named after the song, it was on the beach at Scarborough, and the bill of fare, of course, was the menu. So.
Do the song, do the song.
No, I'm not going to sing the song.
Do the song.
I haven't got my guitar. But anyway, it was a great little spot, and that's where I first got introduced to using venison.
So today we want to show how easy it is to use venison and to learn a little more about venison. This is a whole saddle. This actual breed is a fallow. Fallow deer being a smaller animal than the red deer, which is more popular there.
That's right.
Let's
Yes,
start
let's start
cutting
with this.
into this so that you're gonna see really what comes from the animal. You don't have to buy a whole saddle every time you need to make a venison dish.
But beautifully packaged. I mean, vacuum packed, fresh chilled. As you can see, it's been aged in the vacuum bag. It's nice and dry, it's not all wet, and it's a beautiful product. So what I'm going to do actually, we're going to take out the cuts that we're going to utilise for our dishes today. So the major cut is the back strap, right down the back here. So I would start by just taking that right down the spine.
So venison, if you don't know, is the meat that has the most protein and the lowest fat of them all. It is desirable in venison to see that there is no marble at all. What we bring fresh weekly from New Zealand is from animals that are certified by an organization, a country organization called Cervena, which certifies that they are really young. You know, 18 months, 2 years old, maximum.
They must be young to be
right.
to go in the program.
So they are super tender, but also that they ate only the grass in which they were roaming around. So you can see how dark the meat is from the grass feeding, but it's going to be all very tender. Even the pieces of the leg are going to be super tender. You can make medallions and a lot of chefs in America and just do steaks with the leg as well.
So underneath we have the two little tenderloins here, which we have already individually packaged.
So either you do the work or you go buy the tenderloin.
So what I'm going to do now is take out, this is the, what you call in America the New York strip. This is what we call a short loin. So what I'm going to do is just take that through here to show you where the cuts come from. So that we'll just take that off this part here and bone that out separately. Because
it's farm raised, we have it all year long. Obviously, when it's winter there, it's summer here, so we have it all year long, but always the same consistency, always the same quality. In Europe, centuries ago, 1 century ago at least, they would catch the venison mostly in the fall and in the winter. And so people had a tendency to freeze it or to use all parts of the animal, like the shoulder, to make stews that would be a little less desirable, a little less tender. And so for that, you would need a marinade. But in this particular instance, with the Cervena venison, I promise you absolutely don't need. Even from the leg, even from any part of the animal, as long as you buy it fresh and you use it fresh, not frozen, you don't need to marinate anything.
No, that's right, and that's one of the benefits of it, because what you get now is a natural, clean flavour of the natural meat. It's not being overridden by aromatics or herbs or any other additional things added to the meat. So you're getting a really 100% natural meat flavour. So what I'm going to do now is just take off the chine very carefully with a heavy knife. This is quite an exacting sort of a job, but try and do it without chopping my hands off. So you just take it carefully down the spine. And of course, you don't have to do this, it all comes beautifully done. And then we have what we would call the chuck end of the animal at this end. So you get a little chuck in there, so that's the whole back strap. You got the 2 fillets, you have the whole muscle right down the back there. Then we have some bones which you can of course use for making a stock and making a jus. So this is the rack. All I would do now is to clean off this top silver skin and a little bit of this heavy gristle because it's not particularly palatable. Then we can French it. There we have it. I mean, there's a lovely little rack. Just clean the bones off to give it a good presentation, and we can continue right the way down through that, but as you can see, it comes off pretty clean.
So this is a fallow deer.
Yeah,
this is the same, but with a red deer, the bigger one, that you can do as a crown roast. Because it's red meat, it's very rich, but it's not marbled and it's not strong. Those guys, they lived on grass up
Sweet
like that.
grass.
I mean, it's
amazing.
We
we grow grass especially for them actually. The net result is that the meat has a lovely, natural, unique flavour, but certainly not gamey. It's almost sweet, I would say, as compared to wild shot game.
All right.
Yeah.
On to cooking?
On to cooking, yes.
All right.
We're going to make some
Let's
dishes
grill.
now.